I'm going to butcher this, but hallo, willkommen das Dinner in the Show. I already messed it up.
Bonjour, bienvenue à Dinner et le Show. Je suis votre voter.
Ich bin Brian.
Tanner Smith.
If you're wondering why we're trying different languages, it's because we just finished watching a Christmas movie called Joyeux Noel.
Joyeux Noel.
Joyeux Noel.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas in English. So it was a movie about in 1914 on Christmas Eve, the German, English, and
World
French.
War I.
Yeah, during World War One, there was a ceasefire between the Germans, French, and English soldiers, or Scottish, I guess, to just have a Christmas service to just enjoy the holidays. And
they exchange goods together. They have a mass. They play soccer. They bury the dead.
I mean, it was a very interesting movie, and we'll talk more about it. Before we do, though, for dinner, very mixed, I have a microwaved hamburger from the Come and Go gas station, and a V8, not a sponsor.
For you, Come and Go always.
Hey, it's right next door.
Yeah. This is a Hostess Twinkie.
So. Dink.
Fantastic.
Oh, wunderbar. So this was a film that I've wanted to see for a while. Like, I've heard of it. Like, I've heard of it for years. It came out in 2005. I remember really wanting to see it, because I love Christmas movies, but this one was very unique in that, it just showed a story of how the holiday can bring people together, even enemies.
It's a very difficult question. How can you go from wanting to kill your enemy, and then the next day you're bonding with your enemy, and then you have to go back to try to kill him again?
There were mixed feelings, because it's like, there were people that asked, I was like, how can I eat dinner, drink coffee, like play football with these people that I've been shooting, or who killed my best friend, Because, that happened to one Scottish soldier. And we're sorry, we can't really name a whole lot of people in the movie.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
We're not familiar with that many
names.
Foreign actors. I think Diane Kruger was the only one that we
There was another
knew
guy
for sure.
There was another guy I recognized from *Inglourious Basterds*, which Diane Kruger was also in. And
Yeah.
he was the German Nazi killer in that movie. Here he played the commandant, I think he was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, not many some character types. Like there was the couple like who were singers like before the war, and then it tore them apart, and then she went to visit them, and he tried to prolong her stay. There was a commandant, as I said, played by the Inglourious Basterds guy. There was the French soldier who had a wife.
French commander, I think.
Yeah, and he had a wife, and she was behind enemy lines, and she was also pregnant. And there's also the Anglo priest. I
really like this movie. I think it was very minimalistic.
Yeah. In
terms of like how music was used, which was not much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that much music being played except for diegetic music.
Yeah.
Whereas the bagpipes
I
or the
like
opera singing.
Yeah.
So used music sparingly.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed how this was considered a foreign film. Because they used,
they basically for the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film at the time.
But they used only 3 languages. Actually, that was the thing that intrigued me. They used 3 languages for this film, even though they considered it a foreign film. One of them being English, because of the Scots.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, wow, that's
French
crazy.
and
French and German that were used. So they didn't go the route of having everyone speak English so that the English audience could understand. Mm-hmm. They, had everyone speak their native language, which was great, and I think it helped move the story forward and how, they were to interact with each other.
I just love the portrayal of like all these different sides. They're like fighting, basically for pretty much stubborn reasons. That's how this whole that's how this whole World War War thing started anyway. It was like all stubbornness, it was all nationalism. Really, the only difference is between all these 3 sides is the uniforms.
That was pretty much it. Like, when I think I was talking to Tanner earlier during the movie, I was like, I don't think I can imagine anything happening like this again.
I don't know. Maybe something could come along that could surprise us. Because there are things happening in the world, and we don't really expect them to happen, but they do. Like even though logic suggests that it shouldn't happen, it probably could happen, and some of it did happen in our, like in the world and in our history.
Yeah,
And,
I would like to think that it
it's-
would.
And plus, like the main meaning behind this whole ceasefire anyway was to like celebrate the season of brotherhood and hope and
humanity
love
and
peace
stuff.
and everything. And this is what everyone understood before the holiday ended, and they had to go back to what they were, what they thought they were fighting for in the first place.
I would like to hope that this could inspire, or that we can, take a page of a good
And this really
moment
did
in
happen.
history. Yeah, this really.
Based on a true story.
Really did happen.
The characters are fictional, but the historical events are pretty much dead on balls accurate.
They actually played football games. They got to know each other. They exchanged gifts,
They buried
pictures.
their dead.
They buried the dead. All like Germans buried French people, vice versa. I mean, they were very kind to each other. They all had a sermon together. They just put bits and pieces together from letters that were recovered from World War One. But it was, definitely an inspiring story, and hopefully something like this could happen. And it came at a time in history where I think this message was needed, because I think we were fighting Iraq at the time. It came out in 2005.
Yeah, that's right. It was like 3 years after. Yeah, 2 or 3 years after.
So with that in mind, I think this was a
After
very
that all started.
I think it was a very appropriate film to use. Got a big old chunk of burger in my mouth. Actually, I was kind of surprised because the Christmas ceremony happened, I think, towards the second act, and then towards the third act, it was like the aftermath of, okay, what do we do now? And
fascinating.
And they let the audience see, what the troops and the commanding officers were trying to delve into, or trying to uncover, like or discover what are they going to do. It was a very, very interesting structure, I would say.
I think the only time the film faltered for me was probably in its final act when they spell out the message that we know the film's been building to all this time, but it kind of loses its subtlety when you have that scene with the priest and he's like talking about like what it all means and everything. It's like we kind of understand that ourselves. We don't need it spelled out for us.
I don't know what else to say. I
don't know either.
I think this might be our shortest video, but
that's because like it's pretty easy to sum up. It either works for you or it doesn't.
Yeah, and I think this is a great movie to watch. I would give it a high five.
I give it a high five as well.
Yeah. I think it was a great movie, captured the essence of the holiday, and but it let us see the impact that Christmas can make on people. So I think that was the perspective of Christmas that I really enjoyed watching.
I agree.
So, well, that's all we got for today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. We greatly appreciate it. Got a lot of movies coming up. We might even have a trivia game coming up. Maybe. And we are definitely going to watch a Charlie Brown Christmas commentary because you guys liked watching a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. So keep an eye on that. I'm Brian.
Jim Tanner.
And we will see you at the movies.